Hello, everybody. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Let's get another message to see what it is that y'all need to hear at the moment. As always, take what resonates and discard the motherfucking rest. You guys, people, people underestimate, this is the message I've been getting all day, all right? People underestimate just how multi-talented you are. Okay? People underestimate how multifaceted you are. People underestimate how multi-talented you are. Like, literally, is there anything that you're not good at? Pretty much. This is what people are asking themselves. Like, fuck. Is there anything the collective is not good at? Like, so I feel like this is why you have a lot of looky-loos, a lot of observers, okay? Because they want to catch you in something that you're not good at. But it's like every time they try and catch you in something that you're not good at, it always fails. Like, it's almost like, damn, like, you're good at everything. Like, what is, it's like, is there one thing that the collective can't do? Honestly. So you got people here that are watching you like a hawk because they are so blown away with the fact that you are, like, you can handle your business. It's like, try and catch me slipping, but you ain't gonna catch me slipping. Like, honestly, you're just multi-talented, multi-faceted, and it's given magician vibes, like hella magician vibes, like abracadabra, pull a rabbit out of the hat. That type of shit, okay? So let's get a little bit more info. I feel like you're blowing people out of the water because even the things that they thought that you wouldn't be, like, you'd be subpar at, you excel at. And they're like, what? Like, honestly, what is there? You're just so talented, collective. So talented, and it's got people in a chokehold. It's got people in a chokehold because you're just so talented. And they're like, listen, is there anything that they ain't good at? It's given that TikTok of Keanu Reeves, okay? When they're like, Keanu Reeves, like, he could do everything except for he's playing a game, and then he lost. He's like, but can he? But can he? So let's see what the message is for you guys today. I feel like you're blowing people out of the water. You're blowing people away. Desire for knowledge. You hold a desire for knowledge. You love learning. You love it. Anything new, it's like you will pursue it. And not only will you pursue it, but you'll get good at it. It's almost like first try. It's given first try vibes. Like, you go out there, first try, you handle it. You're a quick learner. You pick up information. Some of you guys could have photographic memory. You love to learn. You have a desire to learn, a desire for knowledge, and your mind is like a well of it. And people are like, what is it? Do you not know something? People could ask you like the most random questions and you'll know the answer. People will ask you to do the most like obscure tasks and you handle it with flying colors. Like, you just have a desire for knowledge, okay? So you're extremely talented, extremely smart, and it's got people, like, jaw dropping on the floor, honey. Like, for real. You people are so shocked. And this is people that have been doing this shit for years. Years. And they're shocked that you picked it up like this. Like, it's given, I've done this in a past life, now I'm just doing past life recollection here. Okay? For real. Just multifaceted baddies up in here. Okay, eloquence. And you can also handle yourself really well. You do it with style. Okay, there's some here with talking. People might, we have blasphemy here and eloquence. So people might be talking about this, or they trying to like talk shit about it. Like, oh, you won't be able to do that, or you can't do that, or this is hard, so I don't think you'll be able to learn that. And then you go and do it and blow them out of the water. So there's people here that really, what is the word? They underestimate you. Hella underestimated, collective. You guys are very underestimated, the underdog. And I feel like you like it. You love being underestimated because it's like, you don't look like you would know what you know. You don't look like you can handle what you can handle. And the shock factor, out of this world. It's out of this world. Okay? So you got people talking about it. You definitely have, alchemy and transformation, but you alchemize this energy and you rejuvenate. Listen, this is like Okay, so intellectual richness, and we have a desire for knowledge. You guys are smarter. You guys are smart cookies. Okay? With this rejuvenation, I feel an alchemy process. It's like the more people talk ish and say that you can't do something, the more that drives you to go and want to do it. And not only do it, but excel at it. So the more people that say that you can't do that, or you won't be able to handle that, or it's really hard, you won't be able to pick it up real fast, you're like, you see that as a challenge. It's like, oh yeah? Oh yeah? Oh yeah, watch this. How you like me now? That's what it's giving. How do you like me now? Oh, sassy collective. Desire for knowledge. Yeah, I just saw the King of Wands. Leadership energy. You take initiative. It's like, okay. You say I can't do something, I'm going to make sure I can. Not only can I make sure that I can do it, but I'm going to make sure I'm the best at it. And it's not even like any sort of competitive vibes. That's just your drive. You guys might have a lot of fire in your chart, or just a lot of like, is given Aries. You take initiative, right? And you feed off that energy. It's an alchemical process. It's like the more people hate and throw shade and say, yeah, you can't do something, you won't be able to pick it up, or you won't be good at it. You might be able to pick it up, but you ain't gonna be good at it. You excel at it, baby. So not only are you good at it, but you excel at it. It's hilarious. And then they're left speechless. It's like, how you like me now? Are you talking now? No, ain't nobody talking. Wait, crickets. So, what was that? Oh, yeah, nothing. Okay. Oh, desire for knowledge. Like, damn, yes, the star. Aquarius energy. Here's the King of Wands. I saw him in the beginning. Aquarius energy, and there's that fire. You have this fire, this burning passion for knowledge and learning, okay? It's just built within you, okay? This Aquarius energy too, you just love to learn. Hands-on, doesn't matter. Book smart, hands-on. It doesn't matter what it is. You'll learn about it, you'll do it, and then you'll get good at it. You guys are also excellent observers. So it's like watching something and then being able to replicate it perfectly. Like perhaps you're watching how a master does it and then being able to replicate that like this. It doesn't take you long to learn things. It doesn't take you long to process patterns or observe how things are done. And you're also very witty. So you will not only watch how something is done or learn how something is done, but you'll implement your own twist to it. So as you watch and learn, and as you learn how to do something or how to incorporate something, you also twist it into your own abilities and you make it better. So not only do you outdo, is what I just heard. You outdo things because you do it in a better process. Now all of a sudden, people that have been doing something for years are now studying you and how you do it. But what they just said, oh yeah, you won't be able to pick this up, or oh, it's a little bit tough to learn, you're not going to be able to get it. You feel? What's this eloquence? So people are talking about it. It's like that drives you. Yeah, the Fool, Aries energy, and the High Priestess. Yeah, I swear, you guys use your intuition as well. You let your intuition guide you while you're learning things, while you're doing things. And this is how you incorporate your own way of doing it because you guys are very intuitive. They're also trying to keep something a secret here. Like, you're not going to be able to do so. This isn't secret even. Maybe people are even thinking in their own head, you ain't going to be good at it. Or, nah, you ain't going to be... Like, you might learn it, but you're not going to excel at it. And then you exceed expectations. Yeah. It's like this new beginning energy, a beginner energy, right? It's almost like a page energy, where you're learning and you're new at something, but then you come in like you're a master and you've been doing it for 20 years. Okay? Because you also use your intuition to guide you whilst learning new things and doing new things. Multifaceted baddies, bro. I'm telling you, intellectual richness, yeah. Your brain just works differently. The way you tick and the way you observe and the way you learn and do things, it's totally different. Not of the average mind, okay? Rejuvenation. So you alchemize this energy, okay? It's adding fuel to the fire, right? So we have the 10 of Cups and the King of Cups. This is happiness. So you know what? Not only do you prove to yourself judgment and the devil, see, these are negative judgments from people saying that you can't do something, but you become the master It is so funny. So this is negative judgments. So not only do you not let the negativity from others telling you that you weren't able to do something or conquer something, not only do you do that, but it also provides this emotional richness within yourself, because not only do you prove, like, it doesn't really matter about proving others wrong and what matters is that you prove to yourself, yeah, I can fucking do that. And each and every time you do that, you provide a rejuvenation to your emotional status, right? It's like, yeah, and then you gain like all of this power and all of this energy because you're like, you know what? I freaking did that. I learned that, I did that, and not only did I do it, but I did it well. So you give yourself props, and this is giving you like this big emotional boost, okay? Fantastic, collective. What a lovely energy today. I can't even. Let's see. Yeah, those who remain humble with God in their hearts. See, you're also a humble person. You don't go around talking, and you know what? You let your work show for you. You don't talk. You don't say nothing. You just observe what's going on. Oh, yeah, it's hard. Okay, yeah. But you don't say nothing. You're very humble about it. And you let your work show it for you. You don't got to say anything. Your work will prove, for you. So that's even funnier. Because not only do you do it and you do it well and you do it with mastery, but you don't even say nothing about it. You don't agree that it's hard. You don't say, oh yeah, see, I told you I can do it. No, you don't do none of that. You let your work speak for you. You're very humble. And that shocks people even more because you don't got to say nothing. You don't got to say nothing. You just let the actions speak for itself. You let your work speak for itself, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. What's this? Don't ever feel like you annoy me or annoy us. God is creating the want to. Okay. Don't ever feel like you annoy us. God is creating the want to. This could be about your spirit team. Okay? Maybe you're like really leaning on your spirit team while you learn new things, like to calm your anxiety. A lot of you could like deal with anxiety issues while learning new things, or a little bit of doubt is what I just heard. So you guys could doubt yourselves a lot, and so you lean a lot. See, with that eloquence, you talk to your spirit team as well. While you're trying new things and while you're learning new things, I feel like you could. Spirit could also be helping you and teaching you and showing you the best way to do something. And you really rely and lean on your intuition, but you also lean on your ancestors for support while going through new processes and learning new things. So Spirit wants you to know that don't ever feel like you annoy us when you're learning new things and you're asking, hey, Spirit, can you like help me out here? Can you hold my hand? Can you calm my nerves a little bit? Say you're going for an interview and you're just sweating, or you're like kind of, you're doubting yourself a little bit, and you're like, hey, and you just do a little prayer or whatever. And then all of a sudden you feel a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more calm, okay? Spirit wants you to know that you ain't annoying when you ask them, okay? We have Cryptic coming out. Let's see. The seed in itself, see, you're looking for something that's within you. You hold all the power within you. You hold all the knowledge within you already. It's just accessing it. That's what I'm talking about, collective. Let's see. What's this? How you like me now? Stuck in a pattern. Okay, so there could be a pattern here. But what did I say about pattern recognition? Patterns of how, see, people could be stuck in their own ways, or, fiscal ways of doing things. Like, it's always the same, it's the same. Nothing changes, nothing's new. And so new ways of doing things are never incorporated. It's always the same old thing, doing the same old things the same old way. But then here you are coming in with this new energy and doing things a little bit different. Still doing things how they're supposed to be done, but you're tweaking them a little bit. So things that were stuck in a pattern that may not have been, they worked well, but you come in and make it work better. Okay? That type of energy. So let's see. What's this humble energy going on? The Fool. Okay? What did I say? You don't gotta talk. You let your work speak for you. The Eight of Wands and the Fool, eloquence. You don't gotta talk. Although you have a magical way with words, you ain't gotta talk. And no one said that talking has to be talking, baby. Talking can be just with your actions, just with your vibe. You let your vibe and your actions and your work speak for you. This is humble. The Queen of Wands. That's confidence. What did I say? People are stuck in their head. There's the Ace of Swords. People are like jaw dropped, honey. Because you outshine them all at the same thing. And you are so humble about it. You ain't got to say a thing. You're confident. You have this quiet confidence about you. And people are just like, how'd they do that? How'd they do that? But then they're doing it a better way? Like, what? Wait a minute. You have this humble, quiet confidence about you. Your energy speaks for you. And people are worried, see? People are all stuck up in their heads because they're like, oh, you won't be able to do shit. And they may not say that right to your face, but baby, they be talking, honey. They be talking, okay? Don't ever feel like you annoy me or annoy us. What's this? The Six of Wands. Ooh, that's success, baby. Moving towards success. The way you move. I like the way you move. Things will never be the same. I like the way you move. Things will never be the same. 'Cause I like the way you move. Justice, Ten of Cups, listen. Rejuvenation. You allow Spirit to rejuvenate you. Don't ever feel like you annoy us. Listen, you on top, honey. Maybe you feel like you annoy people with like, that know-it-all attitude. Like maybe perhaps like, oh, you want to see, this could be why you want to stay humble. You don't want to see, there's that dim in that light again. There's that, I gotta like, listen, I know I can show them up, but I can't really like, I can't overdo it or can't like be, confident with it. I can't really, you try and stay humble in all situations, but baby, your energy ain't nothing but, it ain't humble, honey. Your energy is not humble. And that's probably why you don't gotta say much. Because your actions and your work and everything that speaks for you ain't humble, honey. But you are. But your aura ain't. Your aura ain't, and your ancestors ain't. Your spirit team ain't. They want to show you off. Okay? They just want to show you off, babes. God is creating the want to do it. See, this is people saying that you can't do something. You'll never be able to learn something. You'll never be able to do that because that ain't a woman's job. That ain't a man's job. That type of thing, okay? God is creating the want to do it because he's adding fuel to the fire. People saying that you can't do it, honey. And then every time you see, oh yeah, that is hard, or you won't be able to do that, you're like, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta prove to myself I can do that. And there's that emotional rejuvenation, okay? King of Cups, Ten of Cups, that's like ultimate emotional, like bliss, because not only that, but you prove to yourself that you could do it, honey. And it makes you feel so good because you're like, yeah, I did that. I learned that. I did that. Look, all those, listen, nothing but crickets. I can't hear nothing now, God is creating the want to do it. The Seven of Wands. See? Put up defenses. Here's the King of Cups. You're moving away. This is that emotional, see? People putting you in conflict, trying to get in your head. Like you won't be able to do something, that you can't learn something. You don't have the prerequisites. You don't have the knowledge. You don't have the schooling. You can't do this. You can't learn that. You'll never be able to. It's too hard. Oh, yeah? Watch me. How you like me now? For real, collective. For real. See? You're like, nah, I'm going to do it. Watch, I'm going to do it. And you don't even say nothing. You don't got to say nothing, honey. Like, for real. Like, oh, God, what's so cryptic here? People feel like you're cryptic. Like, you hide info. Like, you're, like, way better or you know more than what you give off or what you tell. So people find, like, that your energy is very cryptic. It can be very shielded. Like, you don't look or, like, speak. There's something about you that doesn't look like you would be good at the things that you do or good at the things that you try or good at the things that you learn. But like I said, you learn things like this. It's like quick. You pick up on things so quickly, so easily, like you've been doing it for years. What's so cryptic? The Page of Swords. Learning. People, what I just say? You have a different way of seeing things, a different way of learning, and people don't understand it. It's so cryptic. It's like, how'd you do that? How'd you learn that quick? It took me years to master that, and how come it takes you an hour and then all of a sudden you're good? Huh? How'd you do that? It's cryptic. People can't figure you out. Wait. I can't figure it out. Oh. Those who remain humble with God in their hearts, honey. Ooh, you got that spiritual glow, hon. Like, listen. Nine of Swords. I can't figure it out. Oh. They can't figure you out. They cannot. For the life of them, they cannot figure out how you do this. Like, how are you so multi-talented? I don't understand. You go from reading, the most obscure topics. You go from, say, construction worker to book librarian and everything in between. So not only can you do, the physical things, but you're also book smart and you know about a lot of off the wall topics, and you just know weird things, and it's like anything that you try, and people test you too. Let me just watch them do this. Let me just watch them do this, see if they can do that. First try. Emperor. First try, honey. It's like you feed off that energy, babes. It's so cryptic. They don't know how it is. Like, how did you see it that way? That's another thing coming through. When you do things, like I said, people have been doing something for a year. They've been stuck in a pattern doing it the same way for years, okay? It's always been done like that. It hasn't been done like anything else because that's what works. They want to know how you were able to see how something can be done differently, and you go and do it, and now they're learning. How were you able to see that and no one else thought of that? How come I didn't think of that all those years ago? How come I never thought of that? Oh, that type of thing. People are like, well, why didn't I think of that? People are blown away by your ideas as well. You'd be an excellent teacher. You're good at teaching people as well. Even though you're not a master, you'd be excellent at teaching things. And people are like, why didn't I think of that? Here they are doing it, and it's all, here am I doing this. Should I tell the story? Hold on. Listen. No, okay. Listen, okay, why didn't I think of that? You come up with the most brilliant ideas of how to do things, honey. And I'm telling you, it shocks. They're a little jelly. They're a little jelly about it. But it absolutely floors people with the ideas that you come up with for learning even. Because people are supposed to be teaching you how to do something, and then you come in and master it, but not only master it, but give them pointers and how to do it better. The seed in itself, listen, this King of Cups, rejuvenation, the seed, listen. You are what you tell yourself. What is that? You are what you say you are, a superstar. So have no fear, the crowd is here. When the lights are low, I wanna know, yeah. 'Cause you are what you say you are. This is your imagination, your creativity. You may be new. It don't matter. You are what you say you are. You're a master in your own mind. I can do this. I can master this. It's all in how you talk to yourself and how you receive information. Being able to do things. Have fun with it as well. Not only that, but you have a desire for knowledge. You have this learning things and doing new things and mastering things is fun for you. You make it fun. That's why you're able to see things that people haven't seen before, because they're looking at the mundane things. You are very creative, spontaneous, fun. So that's how you can pick up things like this. And not only that, but you can see how it can be done differently because you're having fun. You're very present while you do things and learn things. And that's the difference, honey. That's like a huge, huge difference. And your imagination is out of this world. You can just conjure up things in your mind of how to do things differently and how things should be, like, to make it more engaging, to make it more fun. Because we all know, like, as you have fun while you're learning, you retain information way quicker, way easier. Right? As long as we're having fun doing it, you make it fun. So stuck in a pattern. This is the same old thing doing the same. You lay that to rest. You lay these old patterns to rest. See, hermit is very old, wise. Yeah, it's been done like this for years, so we're just going to keep doing it like this. And then you come in with a whole new vibe, a whole new energy. And it's like, well, what if we did it like this? And then they're like, well, why didn't I think of that? I should have been the one to think of that. And this is rejuvenating a situation. Bringing life into a situation that was dull, boring, and stuck in a routine pattern. And then here you come in with a brand new vision, with a brand new blueprint, with a brand new plan, and you spark things up. So this is why I said you could be a really, really good teacher. Okay, because you bring a type of vibe and you bring a type of fresh eyes to a situation. Here's the Fool. Eloquence. And the way you speak about things, the way you articulate information to other people, they're just like, and the way you explain things and the way, like, teaching would be, some of you guys could be teachers, trainers, things like this. 10 of Cups, King of Wands, wow. Rejuvenation. You bring something that is dull. Something that is dull. If you put an end to this. Hidden toxicities. This is also contracts and, like, this is Saturn energy, right? It's discipline. It's like chained to the same old ways of doing things, but you bring in this fresh energy that's like, it's like a little bit hip, like Y2K. Okay? For real. It's just fun. You bring this new perspective, this fun perspective. There's the Fool. Like, you bring this fresh new way of doing things. And, like, people that are stuck in patterns, oh, we've been doing this for years. We've been doing this the same old way for years. You bring this, like, new vibe to the table. And people are like, I can't, even the teachers, like, if you're learning something in school, your professors and your teachers are just blown away by your perspective, by the way you learn things. So people are learning off of you on how you learn things. So people are learning how to learn off of you while you are learning how to do things. Oh, insane, collective, insane. When the lights are on and everyone can see, give them a show. And then we have inner child. You bring your inner child into everything. You make it play. You make it fun. Okay, and we have Neferi out here. So there's my little dragon energy. And you stand on business. Look, she's on top of this. The God's creating the want to with that 7 of Wands. The more people that say you can't do something, oh, you do it. People want what you have. People want your ease, the grace that you've got, the mentality, the intelligence, just your intellectual ability to see things, to see through things and to learn. Like, your learning is crazy. This is probably why you are multi-talented and you are very, very good at a lot of things. And even if you've never tried something before, you go and you do it once and you're extremely good at it. Like, you just pick it up. Like, and people want that. People want the way you can see, you can see the holes in things. And people are just, why didn't I think of that? So people want what you have, and it's your intellectual richness. Encouraging messages, okay, and dark complexion. So these, listen, idolizing you and putting you on a pedestal. Cycle of learning and then a cycle of applying. That's what I'm talking about. You learn and then you apply. And it's like this. You don't have to, even if it takes you a few tries to do something or a few go-aheads to do something, that don't matter. It's all in how you talk to yourself. I just keep hearing that song. How you like me now? How you like me? Yeah, I just saw Judgment. When the lights are on and everyone can see, give them a show. And I'm telling you, jaws are dropping. Like, they thought it would take you much longer. See? Here's the Page of Wands again over here. The seed in itself. People thought that it was gonna take you a long time to progress at something. or it's going to take you a long time to get the handle of something, or, you know, and you do it so quickly because you use your imagination. The seed is within yourself. If you tell yourself, oh, it's going to take me years to master this. Oh, it's going to take me such a long time to grip this information. Then it's going to take you a long time. You're somebody who ain't telling yourself that. I can pick this up just like this. And people are shocked. They're like, how do you do it? Like when the lights are on and everybody can see you and watching you, you pick up things so quick. This is probably why you're so multi-talented. Because you learn things so quickly and it's like, meh, on to the next. It's like you master the guitar, then you master crocheting, then you master cook, and then you want to go and start a business, and then all of a sudden you're in construction, and then all of a sudden you're riding horses, and then all of a sudden you own a pet business. Like, you know, very brilliant minds, very freaking brilliant. I'm not even going to fret. And see, inner child, here's that 7 of Wands. God is creating the want to do it. Inner child, you are so tapped in, tuned into your inner child, you make it enjoyable. That's the difference, hun. You make everything you do very, very enjoyable, fun. You play with it. And everybody says that you can't do it, you block it out and you show them, yes, I can. The Sun, the Ace of Wands, and the Two of Swords. Everybody says that you can't, you block that out, yes, I can. I'm not gonna get that in my head that this is gonna take long or that I can't do it. I ain't planting them seeds. Hell no. I'm planting seeds of growth, happiness. I am going to listen, we have the Sun at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to make it fun, passionate. And that's how you do it. That's your secret. 7 of Wands. You ain't letting nobody tell you. Yeah, it might have been difficult for you, but it ain't going to be difficult for me like that. Nafiri, what are you doing here, baby? Temperance and the High Priestess. So there's that alchemy energy. So your spiritual team is alchemizing things, okay? That came out here with this eloquence. You can't do it. No, you won't be able to do it. See, you take that energy and you alchemize it and you'll be like, yes, I can. Yes, I can. In record time. In record time. As Yuma Skillma comes out. In record time. Because you lean on your spirit team. People want what you have. Wisdom. They're stuck in the same old pattern, doing the same old things, trying to learn things the same old way. People want what you have, and that's your wisdom, your independence, your ability to say, yeah, I can do it, and I'm going to do it, and I'm good at a lot of things, the world. You're multi-talented, multifaceted, and you got layers, like an onion. You have multiple layers and layers and layers and layers and layers. And just when they thought the layers didn't end, it's like tectonic plates and you got a bunch of little layers. Millions and millions and millions of layers, honey. People want your wisdom, your ability to see things differently, like your ability to pick up information. People want that, and they get a little jelly, I'm not gonna lie. 9 of Swords, see, they're all up in their head. They're like, ah! Isn't there anything that they can't do? 2 of Wands, Tower. There's nothing they can't do. Collective. Encouraging messages. 9 of Wands, keep going, persevering. Listen, you got to make it fun, babes. Keep going. 9 of Wands is persevering, okay? Sticking to it. Sticking to your guns and, you know, maintaining your happiness. Even though everybody's telling you can't do something, make it fun. Do it enjoyable. You're fighting for your happiness. See, that rejuvenation. This is rejuvenating energy. Okay? Your spirit team is also giving you encouraging messages as you learn something, as you process something. Every time you do something or learn something new, your spirit team's right there clapping. Like, see? See, baby, you did it. See, you can do this. They're like your own cheerleading squad up in the astrals, okay, boosting ya. Like, see those fucking haters. See, you got this. See, you look how easy that was for us. Oh yeah, baby, let's get it. Let's go. That's how they're talking to you. Every time you learn something, every time you're like, oh, I did it. Your spirit team's like, yeah, you fucking did it. Let's go. They're giving you encouraging messages. Don't ever feel like you annoy them because you lean on them a lot. They're like, see, didn't you prove yourself wrong? Because ain't nobody else going to be clapping. No, because they want what you got and they jealous. So ain't nobody else going to be clapping because you're blowing them out of the water because they told you that you could not do it. That it was going to be hard or it's going to take you so long to pick up something. No. 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 Not today. The strength card, dark complexion. These are people with like a little bit of a darker way of seeing things. Yeah, see, we have love. Listen. Okay, you combat that with compassion, love, and care. And this is self-love too. Okay? People want you to see yourself differently. People want you to doubt yourself and stuff like this. You match that with love, baby. This is self-love. This is love and compassion. This is why you're humble. You don't have to say a word. You don't got to say nothing. All you got to do is like learn it and see, doing something new. The Chariot, okay? The Chariot came out with this. Don't ever feel like you annoy us, okay? Dark complexion. When you're learning and doing new things, you do it like badassery, okay? People are trying to give you like this little doubt, this little feed of doubt that you can't do something or it's going to take you. But you just take that, you alchemize it with your spirit team, and you show yourself love and compassion and patience, and you push yourself through it. Idolizing you and putting you on a pedestal, that's like that Six of Wands. There's the leadership energy. Oh, and we have the Chariot, see? Right here, Six of Wands. Idolizing you and putting you on a pedestal. You are a leader. Listen, King of Wands, you take action. You don't sit there and ruminate about it and be like, you might for a second. You might for a second, and then your spirit team's like, get your pretty ass up. Get your handsome ass up. Let's go, babes. You see the cats running? Yeah. Let's zoom. Let's go. Right? You put yourself on that pedestal. The seed in itself. You are what you say you are. A motherfucking superstar. So have no fear. The crowd is here. King of Pentacles too. Okay? So a cycle of learning and then a cycle of applying. See, you lead people. People think they're leading you. Nah. You go in, then you end up leading the leader. Okay? Cycle of learning and then a cycle of applying. The Devil. See? Judgments. Justice. Oh, and the Wheel of Fortune, baby. And there's the Ten of Cups. Listen. Empress too? Woo! Nelly and the Lovers. Look at all this major arcana. This is all majors. You see the old toxic ways of doing things. You can't fear or push your way into something. What is it? You can't force or fear your way into it. You gotta have fun. Justice here. The Empress, this is given this Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups, and this Devil is given that dark complexion. People that are dark and gloomy and full of self-doubt and anguish. You come in and you learn something, and then you apply your energy, which is the Empress, the Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Cups, which is a whole lot of compassion, love, fun, fertility, and then you turn things around. A cycle of learning, how the toxic way is done. Okay, that's how you do it. Yeah. You go through the motions. You learn it, and then, okay, I'm going to do it my way. And then you do it your way. Yeah, you learn the mundane. Okay? You learn it how they want you to learn it, and then you go in and you do it your way. And now all of a sudden they're like... So you learn, and then you apply your way, baby. That's major. That's some big ass shit right there. This is all majors, bro. What's at the bottom? The Ten of Cups over here with rejuvenation. You add a rejuvenating vibe to what has been done before. You go in, learn the basics, learn how it's done, yada, 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 and then you add your bomb-ass energy into it. And it's like, how you like me now? That is what I'm talking about, collective. Woo! That is exactly what I'm talking about, baby. And that is the Magician and the Emperor. Hell yeah! Y'all give yourself a pat on the motherfucking back, because you be showing it how it's done. You'll be showing people how it's done, collective. Give yourself a round of applause, because, baby, I am, and so is your spirit team. And that is some bomb-ass shit. Holy. So if that resonated with you guys, hit up the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the motherfucking Vibe Tribe. And I'll see you guys down below in the comment section. Bye for now.